Alright, let's just hop in and talk about Undecember's Cash Shop, and if it's a pay-to-win mechanic, or if it's just a way for you to get nifty things to help your character do more conveniently. Let's just hop in. Honestly, in my opinion, if Diablo Immortal hadn't to come out and kind of wreck things for these types of games by adding cash shops that allow characters to get boosted so fast and hardcore, we'd probably be enjoying this a lot more than what we currently are. If you've looked on Steam, the reviews for this game are really, they're not great. They're not great. But the reason isn't because the game itself, in my honest opinion, it's more because that it offers a cash shop, which, and most of the time, we don't see them act this way. Now, Path of Exile's been doing this for a long time, and that's honestly what I kind of see, with the exception of a few things. We're going to hop into it and talk about those details. Now, let's not waste time, guys. Let's just hop in and talk about the store. Now, the shop itself is honestly, it's a basic shop. There's nothing super special about the shop in any way. You know, as you go through and you look at the recommended, you're going to see starter packages, which are going to give you the ability to look at these details. So, expand bag, which is very convenient, right? It's a convenient shop. The costume items, you know, you're not going to get those in game. You're not going to get the bags in game, but you can get the improved magic skill runes. Not the selection chest exactly, but you can get a lot of this stuff just by playing the game, as it were. Now, as you detail in here, you're going to see things like Pentarune Essence, which is, in my opinion, something super crazy great that you would need in order to actually get your runes where you want them to be, because it's going to automatically give you the 5 to 6 slots on a rune. Now, runes are very important in this game because they're kind of how you're able to deal more damage or impact the skill itself to where it does more things that you want it to do, which is a whole in-depth thing about that already. So this has value. And as of yet, I have not seen one drop in the game. Does that mean that you can't get them? No, I'm confident that you can still get that, or you could work your way to re-rolling an item that many times where you're lucky enough to get an item that has 5 or 6 slots. But this comes at a cost, 25 bucks. Is it worth 25 bucks? You decide. Now, the diamonds that you get for this is what you could literally use those diamonds. You go into the exchange ruby shop and you're able to exchange diamonds for rubies. And then what do you do with rubies, you ask? There are certain items that you can purchase with those rubies, such as resurrection scrolls and elixir chest and all these other things that you could still yet get in the game. You're going to be able to get all this stuff just by playing the game. This is really going to give you the convenience of saying, I want to spend some hard-earned cash. I want it. I'm going to get it. So here we go. Now, there are things that you can purchase from this shop with just regular everyday currency that you get from playing the game. Now, me, myself, I have purchased the God's Resonant Stone just to see what you get out of it. You do get something out of it. I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day, is these resonances here. But you can get those in-game as well. So a lot of the stuff that you see in the shop that you can use diamonds or rubies for, you're going to be able to get throughout the game just by grinding it out and playing it anyway. But there are things that you won't be able to get. It's going to be more of your bag expansions and your cosmetics. Now, when you go to the convenience side, which in my opinion, this entire shop is a convenience shop, not just this tab, you're going to be able to see the expand bag, the essence storage, material storage, all these guys right here. As I know right now, you cannot get in game. The only way is to come here, drop some cash and buy it. But we're not going to trip about this, guys. We're not going to trip about it at all because Path of Exile does the same thing. Path of Exile sells the exact same stuff, right? Path of Exile is big on cosmetics and storage. That's what matters. Now, what typically kind of throws us off is the pet ability. I'm not a fan of this, okay? I am not a fan of having to pay for my pet to do things that pets do in other games. I get it. It's another way for them to earn money on a free-to-play game, so it doesn't hurt my feelings super bad, but still yet, come on, man. Don't make me pay for my pet to do what a pet should do in most games. A pet's gonna pick stuff up for you. Diablo's pets pick stuff up for you. So, you know, either that or just don't have pets. Don't have pets. But that's my rant on that one. Everything else, though, in this shop, no matter what you're looking at, these consumables, you'll get them in missions. You'll get them as rewards. You'll get them on the ground. You'll find them laying around. You'll be able to craft them up. A lot of this stuff you get automatically. So at the end of the day, this is not pay to win. It's pay for convenience. Like I say, we're going to get a bad rap on any game that comes out with a shop like this is going to get a bad rap. because Diablo Immortal just crushed the scene with it. We've had so many MMOs come out recently, just crushed the scene with it to where you can pay to win, pay to get ahead, pay for convenience. So even though this is just, it is what it is, it's still going to strike a little of us kind of off, and we're not going to like it. But end of the day, if you enjoy the game enough, you can grind it out and just have fun with it. Of course, you're still going to have to buy expand bags if you want expand bags, or if you want your pet to do anything other than just look like a doting dum dum. Yeah, you gotta pay to make your pet do stuff too. Now they do give you about 7 or 8 days of free pet use. You get those as a gift just by logging in, basically. But everything else in here, with the exception of this, I'm coming back to this because to me this is insane. This Penta Rune Essence, man, it's just crazy. I've re-rolled 30 times and I've yet to get a 5-slot rune. But hey, spend 25 bucks. I can get one today, right here, right now. That is a little bit extra in my opinion. End of the day, it's a shop that you can spend real money on and get stuff out of. So a lot of people are just gonna say that's pay to win because pay for convenience is pay to win. They're one and the same. In a lot of ways, yeah, they kind of are. If I only have to play the game for an hour because I spent all this money and I could be just as good as the guy who's played it for 4 hours, yeah, that is kind of like, but it's not competitive, so it's not like I'm winning. But yeah, anyway, enough of that. The game is still yet a lot of fun. You can grind out the majority of it. Yeah, you might have to buy the expansions, but you don't have to. They give you 2 for free. You have a lot of space already. If you love the game enough and you see yourself playing it hardcore, then of course you're going to make those purchases and you're going to play the game even more because you made your purchases. I don't ever mind supporting a game in that way when I enjoy the game enough and I want to see them continue to put great content out. But I haven't even got to the end game yet. I really don't even know what this game really offers by the end of it. And I can't wait to see that. Guys, if you want to know the full review, make sure you head back to my channel, check it out, hit that like and subscribe, and join us on the next one. Happy gaming.